You are watching this video because you want to know how to get an inventory like this, and not inventories that look like this. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you a way to get better loot, faster, and easier. And for these strategies, we are going to be using the Buried City map. Now, I said there's two optimal ways to run this. The first one is if you spawn somewhere over here on the top left of the map. If so, the optimal way to do it would be to rotate into this bus station here, the Marana station, and there's two gun crates that you can get here, and then you can rotate up here, and there's a bus right here that you can get a third weapons crate from, and then from there you can either choose to rotate to the library or the hospital. Alright, we've just loaded into the match. I have an empty inventory besides for my kettle, looting MK1 light shield, and 100 or 80 bullets for the kettle. And looking on the map, we didn't really get a very good spawn, but regardless, we will rotate up to here, and even if the crates aren't there, I can show you the spots and I can show you where they spawn and allow you to go get them yourselves in game. I think right now is a really good time to tell you guys that these are not guaranteed spots to get an insanely better amount of loot than other players. There's really no places in the game besides key rooms that will give you an unfair advantage in getting loot. Alright everybody, I am at the first spot for the weapons crate, and as you can see it actually did spawn in here, but someone got here before me unfortunately. But this is the first spawn, it is right here, and alongside it is two breachable containers. There's also one grenade bag that spawns right next to it, and I mean, in my experience, this usually will only have grenades, but there is, like I said, the loot tables are shared, and you can find pretty much anything out of anything. So make sure you always check every container that you can find in any given place. And the second spot for the weapons case is actually right up here, and as you can see, nobody has gotten this one. This one is a little bit more hidden, but it's really simple. You just jump up on top, and yeah, that's the second weapons case. Really easy. And I appreciate you. I'm not gonna take those. I have too many of them. And now we will be moving on to the third spot, which is right up there, which is insanely close to the first two. And the third weapons crate would spawn right here on these seats, but as you can see, they didn't spawn in this match. This one's a little bit rare, I believe. But from here, like I said before, you have either the option to rotate to the library or the hospital. This does not matter. The hospital does slightly have higher tier resources than the library would, but you can still get good stuff out of both of them. And for this demonstration, I'm going to be rotating to the library, but just know that rotating to the hospital is also incredibly similar. And I'm already here at the library, and this is actually probably one of my favorite spots to loot in the game. As you can see here, though, this has all already been looted. Someone's already gotten here. Probably the guy that I heard at the bus station before. But that's okay if someone's already looted it. I believe that's all we're going to get from the library on this run. But since we didn't get anything from the library, that would allow us to rotate into the hospital because we really don't have anything worth extracting with. So we're just going to continue this loot run. That shows why this is also just really good, because you can leave one good location and just move on right to the next. And now that I've shown you guys the actual route that you have to take, I'm now going to run it, and I'm going to show you the profits. And I'm actually out on the run right now, and I've already found complex gun parts right here in the subway. So this method definitely does work, and it is quite fast. And something I forgot to acknowledge and bring to your guys' attention is there is a Rocketeer spawn that spawns on the subway, and it will rotate over the subway at the beginning of the match. And as of right now, leaving the library, this is what my inventory looks like. As you can see, I have two epic topside materials, plenty of rare materials, and some uncommon materials. And this is before even going to the hospital. And it does appear that someone has already looted some of the containers in the hospital. But remember, sometimes people will leave stuff in the containers, just like I had seen right there. Always take the rubber ducks. Or they will neglect to loot some containers. And all three of those buildings have gotten me this, which is not an insane amount of loot. You have to understand, it is all RNG based. You guys may get better stuff, you may get worse stuff. But in all, inside of all the buildings. It took me less than 7 minutes to get all of this. And this isn't really a guide to just get better loot. This is a guide to get faster loot. But now I will be showing you guys this exact same run on a night raid, seeing as this was just a normal raid in the daytime. Alright, everybody. I did have some technical difficulties there for a minute. My headphones stopped working, but I have them all fixed now. I'm not on a night raid, so I'm going to go do the exact same run. Hopefully I can get there before someone else gets there. I didn't exactly spawn very close, but I'm going to do the exact same run and then compare the loot. And already, just off of the train station, we have gotten 2 epic materials. And see, just look at this. This is the type of stuff you will find on night raids. And looking at that right there, we've gotten an epic sellable right out of one of those crates in there that we weren't really getting anything too crazy out of before. Well, this is unfortunate. I appear to have a Rocketeer after me. And this isn't really to get better loot, necessarily. This is... big part of this is to just get loot faster, which will in the long term help you get rare items, and more crafting recipes and blueprints. And on this one, I actually did get pretty lucky. I got lots of epics, but there's been multiple occasions where I'll extract and all I've really found is gray stuff, and there's been occasions where I've extracted with multiple epic gun blueprints. The variety of what you can find is almost anything in the game. I hope this was helpful to you. Go like and subscribe if this was helpful.